closer than you think, and one of them builds wealth. Renting a 2-bedroom in Concord costs you about $2,500 a month right now. Today I'm going to show you with real July 2026 numbers what it costs to own a duplex on the same kind of street. Instead, live in half, rent out the other half, and spoiler, the two numbers are a lot closer than you think, and one of them builds wealth. I'm Roger with RE/MAX Accord in Danville, a licensed real estate agent here in Central Contra Costa, trained through Michael Blanc's syndication program to underwrite buildings before buyers write offers. Here's the promise. By the end of this video, you'll have the honest rent versus own math, including the cost owners pay that renters forget. Get this wrong and you'll spend $30,000 a year on renting with nothing to show for it. 4 steps: the renting number, the owning number, the side-by-side, and when house hacking loses. Common hack, and I'll deem you the calculator right now. So step 1, the renting number. The renting number. This one is easy, which is why people trust it too much. A Concord 2-bedroom runs about $2,500 a month. Martinez is about $2,450, Antioch $23. Call it $25 for a decent Concord unit. Renter's insurance adds up to $20. So renting life costs you roughly $25.20 every single month. In a year, that's about $30,000 out the door. The action here, write down your own real number, not the average, yours. You'll need it for step 3. Step 2, the owning number, and I mean the actual honest one. Take a Concord duplex at $650,000, bought with an FHA loan at 3.5% down. That's about $23,000 down, and a loan of $627,000 at a rate roughly about 6.4. The mortgage, insurance plus property tax in about 1.2%. Your total monthly payment lands around $5,300 on the exact figure for a specific building. We run it live in the consult. Now, the other side. Your tenant in the 2-unit pays $2,500 a month, making rent for Concord a little bit more affordable for you. Here's the part that most house hacking videos skip. The owner cost nobody puts in the highlight reel. If you own a duplex and you budget for 4 things every single month: vacancy, the unit will sit empty sometimes. Set aside 5% of the rent, that's about $125 a month. Repairs, faucet leaks, and disposal die. About $150 a month for a 2-unit building. Big stuff, roofs and water heaters don't ask permission, they just go out. Another $150 a month into the reserves. And you will own utilities and trash, often $100 or so than a renter pays. That's roughly $500 a month in honest extra cost. Skip these and your math in the building will bill you anyways. It just won't warn you when it does. Comment hack and I'll DM you the calculator with 4 rows built into it. Step 3, the side-by-side. We're going to take both of those, okay? Owner's column, $5,300 for the loan, taxes, and insurance plus $500 in honest reserves. That's $5,800 going out. Tenant pays you $2,500. Your true monthly cost is about $3,300. Now for a renter's column, $2,520. Whoa, there's a big difference here, right? So wait, the renter pays less? Yes, this year, about $750 less a month. And this is where most videos lie to you and I won't. House hacking in 2026 at these prices and at these rates usually costs a bit more per month than renting. But here's what the 33 buys you, or buys that 2520 does not. Every payment, about $700 goes to paying down your own loan instead of your landlord's loan. The building rides the market, and this county's long-term direction has made owners wealthy for 50 years, even with down years, just like this one mixed in. Rents in the corridor drift up over time, so your tenants cover more of the payment every year, while a renter's bill just grows. And after year 1, you can move out, rent both units, and now it's pure investment you bought for $23,000. The gap between renting and house hacking is about $780 a month. The gap between owning a building and owning nothing after 5 years is a lot bigger than that. Who would imagine? The rent versus own calculator I use, buyers, is free and pinned in the comments. Plug it in for any building and the cost of the whole comparison is done for you. Quick pause. This is for anybody watching who is actually trying to buy. The expensive mistake is not the rate, it's buying the wrong building. And you usually cannot see that from the listing. I'm Roger with Remax Accord in Danville, a licensed agent here in Central Contra Costa, and trained through Michael Blanc's syndication program to underwrite a building before it underwrites you. I will help you find and read the right deal before you ever write the offer, just like we have with the previous people that we served. If you're looking at your first building, here is a free buyer's consultation link down below. All right, let's get back to step 4. When house hacking loses, because it does sometimes, and you should hear it from me. It loses when you buy the wrong building. If the second unit only pulls $1,900 in rents because it's a tired old 1-bedroom on a loud corner, your monthly jumps from $600 and the math breaks and loses when you have no reserves. One $8,000 sewer line with no cushion turns into dream panic, and it loses you, and you're not really going to stay put at this point. So that's when an FHA strategy just does not work for you. The landmine here is buying on the listing's rent estimate. Listings love to claim a unit could rent for $2,800. Could is not a number. Before you offer on a duplex, pull 3 rental listings within a mile, same size, same everything. Real comps. If it says $2,400, then write $2,400. $400 a month is a fantasy. A $400 a month fantasy is a $4,800 a year whole, and you signed up for 30 years of it. The way I check it out from syndication training is simple. The building must work at real comp rents with all 4 reserve rows filled in. If it only works in the brochure, it doesn't work at all. Quick recap: renting in Concord for 2-bedroom at about $2,500 a month. House hacking $650,000 duplex honestly is about $33 a month with equity, loan down payment, and future rental in the deal. The gap is real but small, and it buys you a whole building. So ask yourself, 5 years from now, do I want to put $150,000 of rent receipts in or a building in this county with the tenant paying it off? If that question hits, book the free buyer consultation with me, link down below. Bring your rent number and we'll run a real duplex against it live. What you really need to know next is the loan that makes this whole play possible. 3.5% down, so watch the FHA duplex math video on your screen right now. That's it for today. If this helped, hit the subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.